Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Carrie and today I have a video for you and I'm going to be using some of my beautiful Lavinia stamps. So this one is Raven and she's very pretty. I haven't used her in a while, and I'm also going to be using these beautiful berry leaves. So to start, I have a 5x7 pre-cut card base that I've scored and cut in half, and I've also cut down this piece of just plain black cardstock to 4 3/4 by 5 3/4 so that I can layer that on top. And this is what I'm going to be working on today. Now, I bought these. I've had ones like them before, but I came across these there recently, and they're just metallic watercolor set. I've had these ones are by Art Studio. I have had a different make in the past, but I've always found that they're good to use on the black cardstock. Now I hope that this make will be as good as the last one. But anyway, what I'm going to do first is coming in with my stamping platform. And I'm going to pop that piece of cardstock just into the corner there. Now, so I'm coming in with Raven. And I want her kind of coming in from, I think I'm going to move that out from the side a bit, because I want to finish the branch kind of as though it's just coming onto the page. You know, I don't want a gap. So bring her down maybe a little bit. Yeah, about there. So let's pick her up. So I'm coming in with my Versamark ink pad, and I'm going to ink Raven up with that. Yeah, that looks good. I'll just give it one more go, but it does actually, I can see that it's gone down everywhere there. But just to be sure, Now I had contemplated coming in with my powder and popping it down, but I find on the black cardstock that it kind of, I don't know, it ruins it. I find it leaves, well, the one that I have, it just leaves some of the product on the cardstock, and I don't like the look anyway. But as I'm going to be using the Cosmic Shimmer in the clear. So as it's a clear powder, it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's fine. It should be okay. Well, I'm hoping it's going to be okay. But anyway, that looks fine. So I'm just coming in with a piece of paper to catch my Cosmic Shimmer. And let's see, I'm just going to use just that to hold it. Just make sure I have every piece of it covered. Yeah, that looks fine. Just knocking off those couple of bits there that I don't want. My postman is outside, the dogs are barking. So we just pop that back in there for use on another day. So there's just one little piece there, and I'm going to use this little detail brush to get in there. Apologise for the dog barking. I think that's okay now. He goes mad when the postman arrives. He thinks he's protecting us. I guess he's just doing his job, protecting his family. But next I'm coming in with my heat gun. I just want to melt that cosmic shimmer. So as you can see, she turned out beautiful. And I'm actually thinking, yeah, I just want to come in and do a couple of these berry leaves. Might just use the smaller one, and I'm going to use my acrylic block, I think, for that. Let's see, coming back in with that Versamark. I'm just going to put a couple of bits there in between. Yeah, just that. And again, coming back in with the Cosmic Shimmer. And pop that down. I don't know what kind of weather you're having wherever you are. The weather here has been dreadful. We've had storm after storm. High winds, a lot of rain, and it's just been awful. So really, we haven't had very much of a summer this year. As you can see, it's stuck to her head, but that doesn't matter. It will melt anyway. But I do want to get rid of that bit. They're saying we might get some in September. So we can only hope, really. Let's pop that down. And today the temperatures have even taken a drop. Now it has been kind of, temperature wise, it has been warm enough. But now it's dropped. I'll be honest with you, I felt like I needed heat on last night. It felt so cold. You just hate putting heat on in August, but I don't know. Oops. So again, let's come back in there with that heat gun and just melt these. Isn't that fabulous, just watching that melt? Never fails to mesmerise me. I love watching the transition from the dry powder to this beautiful gloss. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's really nice. So next thing I'm doing is I'm coming in with these metallic watercolour little inks. And I have a glass of water here. And let's see, what brush will I use? I think I'll use this one. And I know my cardstock is a bit warped, but when I'm putting it onto my card base, I'll make sure it's good and flat. It'll be fine. So let's see, I'm going to use some of this one anyway. They're just little pan sticks. So let me see. I think around here I'm just going to come and I'm going to swipe completely across her like that. This is great fun. Love doing things like this. I'm just getting a tissue. And I'm just going to run that over Raven and the tree. You can come back afterwards anyway and give it a good, you know, when it's dry, give it a good rub over. I just want to do that. Now up here, I'm going to come in with a darker colour. Let's see. I'm going to use this one, I think. And I don't know if there's any colours written. Don't see any colours written on them. Let's have a look at the little pan itself. No, there's nothing on the back of that. That's just a cardboard box that holds it in place. Oh, look at that. How nice is that? It is nice. You can use these on the black cardstock. And just kind of, just a little bit overlapping there. I don't want to fill it all in completely. And down the bottom here, let's see, what will we do with that? I'm thinking we'll go in here to this silvery one. It would just be like a darker transition of the middle one, the light silver. yeah, happy with that. So again, I just want to come back in. Like I said, when these are dry, I can come and clean these up properly. But let's see, I think I'll give it a blast of the heat gun. And I just want to come back in, and I want to back into that lighter one there and just kind of transition this, yeah, a bit more like that. And look, you can kind of nearly, the two shades have kind of blended even. Didn't think they would be blendable, but they are. I want to come back in again and back into this. And I just want to get some droplets. Yeah. Can see them there. Just another couple. Yeah, lovely. Again, I'm just going to come in with the heat tool. So that seems to have dried off nicely. Seems to be good and dry. Let's just clean up a bit here. And because that cardstock isn't very heavy, it could do with being a bit heavier. It's fairly warped, but not to worry, we'll make it work. So I'm just coming in with a dry tissue and I'm going to rub it all across there. Oops. And as you can see, there are some splatters on my tree and on my fairy, but I'm not that bothered. I could get them off if I really wanted to, but I'm kind of liking this effect. So next I'm coming back in with my card base. And I want to make sure that this is really going to be attached down there. So I'm just making sure that that's dry. And in fact, just going to pop a sheet of paper down. So let's see. I'm going to use the double-sided tape, this thick stuff, because I'm going to need really to cover a lot of that paper. And I don't want to come and I don't want to pop anything wet on it, because it will just react again with the watercolours, and I have it the way I want it. So I know this seems like a lot of tape, but to stop the warping, that's what I need to do. At least I know when it goes on my card base that it will be, you know, it will hold it well secured. So So let's see. Just getting my scissors. I just want to trim any excess of the tape off. So what do you think? It's lovely to work on the black background and have something that actually stands out properly on it. I think that's a lovely effect, and I'll be doing that again for sure. Now, so let's see. Just getting a pokey tool there and just lift off the backing. This piece that I cut off of the edge there, I'm just going to pop it here. Where the little bits are missing, may as well use it up, why not? So, coming in then with my card base. And there we go. That's my finished card. Really enjoyed making that, I have to admit. I love doing this, you know, these kind of messy projects and things, and they're just really good fun. Love coming into the craft room and doing that. You could add whatever you want now to that, you know, but I think that that's just enough. You could put a sentiment on it down here. In fact, let's see. I have this little stamp from another set, and it says, "The clouds are lined with silver as often we are told. I give you this, my heartfelt wish, that yours be lined with gold." And I think that that would just be fabulous on there. But my problem is now, what colour do I do it with? If I had thought of it originally, I could have, you know, done the Versamark and the Cosmic Shimmer, but I could stamp onto this with black. I'd like to put it there, but some of it will probably be missing if I do. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of would be better there. Will I just chance it and see? Anyway, let's pop that down, and I'm going to come in with my Versafine Clair in the Nocturne. And let's just cross our fingers. We'll see, hopefully it'll... No, that's not going to really... It is there, as you can see. Very subtle in the background, I guess. You wouldn't really see it. I'm going to just wipe it off, I think. Yeah, while it's still wet. And as it's black, it's fine. I'll get away with it. Anyway, what I will do is Just going to come in with this bit of scrap cardstock. And let's see, just pop it there. Yeah, because it is a nice little verse, and I think very suitable for that particular card. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and see. Let's see, I need to clean this off a bit first. I'm just going to cut it out by hand, I think. So, I've just fussy cut around it, and I think that's turned out quite nice. Just going to pop a bit of, maybe a little bit of foam tape on the back of that there. And I'm going to pop it here where the other one was. Yeah, and I quite like that. There we are. So that's my finished card, and I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please like, and if you haven't already, I would really like if you would subscribe. So thank you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day.